Hello everyone, it's SystemCollapse, and I'm back yet again playing Divine Joruney. Maybe 2 episodes. I did a fair amount, so let's take a look at get right to it. First off, I worked on my mob farm. Didn't work on it. I just kind of ran it. I didn't work on it at all. I don't know why. At the last episode, I put slabs under here, thinking, oh yeah, that'll stop mobs from spawning. Yeah, it does, until one wither spawns and blows them all up. I totally derped. It was near the end of the episode. I was just like, I'll do that. I had a blonde moment. No insults to any blondes. I am blonde. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, let's go. I ran it for a while, so I have about 270 nether stars. Yeah, I spent most of my time in this dimension. I set up a bunch of kind of automation over here. I guess I should throw my jetpack on for a second here. Here I have all my ores just coming in from the builders and getting automatically processed. So I have 12 sag mills, I have 12 alloy smelters, and they're doing alloying and sag milling. Anyway, yeah, they're pulling things in, they're automatically, grinding things down. So yeah, they come in on green, they get extracted on brown. Brown goes into here, it just sag mills or alloy smelts things up. I have a filter chest here on brown as well for the byproducts that I don't want on a priority of 1, so it goes there first. I also have the export channel for the actual items over here. It's on the blue channel, so that's where the actual smelted up items go. And I have a second brown channel down here just for the items that can't be smelted. So yeah, so the whole process just handles everything. All the ores go by, and as I run into more byproducts, I'll just void them off. This was the main issue here, pulverized coal, because it will actually go into these slots. I don't think the rest of the items will. I don't think anything else did. Yeah. Oh, I could actually probably... No, I couldn't have fixed that with just smelting. I might have been able to fix that with just all smelting, right? Or not all smelting, alloys only. Yeah, anyway, not alloy, furnace only. There we go. That's the one. Not going to worry about that right now. Anyway, let's go here. This is just my alloys. So all my alloys are being done in these ones. So I have the recipes tripled up. So I can do multiple alloys at once. So that's kind of cool. And these ones have some extra spots. These are all the thermal and Ender IO alloys pretty much. But I have extra spots that I could use for other recipes. These are just smelters, just general, furnaces, basically. And these ones were sag mills for just general, grinding things down. So that's that. Nothing really special there. Over here, I got magma crucibles and transposers, and they're kind of configured. So a model importing. So I got, export buses with ender pearls, redstone, and glowstone. So I can have resident ender, so I can automatically, do anything that needs, resident ender. So here I got my tesseract frame, so I can auto make them now. Before I was having to go to the magma crucible and put ender pearls in there. So every time I wanted to do it. But here I have these ones set up too, because we'll need recipes for this later. I don't have any recipes yet for the redstone or for the glowstone, but like the glowstone. What is the jetpack? There we go. This one here takes glowstone. Not many of them take glowstone, but there's one there. Bam. It's that one. What's that? Glowstone elevation unit. Sounds fantastic. Anyway, we'll be using that later on. So the transposers, they're just all full and ready to go. They just need recipes. Here I just have induction smelters. Nothing really special there. So I don't have a lot of induction smelter recipes yet, but there's a lot I could do and I just haven't done, because I don't like working with thermal machines, but now I have the setup. I just need to make the recipes and put them in there. Thermal machines, they're fine and dandy and wonderful and everything. I just don't like that I have to configure 2 sides. I'm lazy. I've been spoiled by Ender IO, and I think every machine should have in and out. Just be able to put a push, pull, and forget, because I'm lazy. Anyway, and I love these things compared to mechanism machines, but anyway. Over here, I have a bunch of powered spawners. I have one for zombie, witch, bat, and enderman, and that's for soul vials. So I can make soul vials on demand now. I have a recipe. Just send the soul vial in, set the capture, active without symbol. Symbol? Yeah, no symbols. And it'll just make it. Up here, I have a soul binder, of course, and a tank of experience. That's just coming in from one of the experience obelisks in our mob farms, because they have so much experience in them now, it's kind of ridiculous. And this won't actually pull experience until it actually needs it, so it just kind of sits there. But yeah, that's for like the flight control unit for the thrusters. For, yeah, these things, where they go. Here. I was having to make these over and over again for the respawn spawners, isn't it? Yeah, or the power spawners. Respawn. Resturb spawners. I don't think that's in this pack. Anyway, over here we're going to do some automation, and there's one other thing I want to add there. So what we're going to get to today, I want to get to the alchemic chemistry sets and get them automated. So I have a giant mess of stuff here, a bunch of recipes that we're going to automate, and this thing is troublesome. It is annoying to automate, so I kind of wanted to do it with you guys because, yeah, this thing could trip you up very easy. We're going to do water bottles first, though. So water bottles and water buckets, I want to get them done real quick. So we're going to grab a couple things here. Is that everything I need? That might be everything. Oh, I need a tank. I didn't actually make a tank. Should probably make one of those. I do have them on craft. I don't need to pressurize. This works. There we go. And actually, while we're here, let's make a recipe. So let's go. What do we need here? We need bottles and nut boodles. I tried to do boodles again. Anyway, two of those. Oh, I just need one. I probably need a bottle recipe actually as well. So let's do that. There we go. Probably not that. Let's do that. There we go. Bam. Oop. There we go. Processing. That would probably work better. Here's one recipe. I can get rid of that. And buckets. There we go. Might as well get the recipes done. Too fini. Then I don't have to worry about it anymore. I'm just tired of having to get water, to be honest. Gonna have to set up lava too soon. But anyway. Haven't got to it yet. Ooh. I should get one more thing here. Let's pull you off. Go here. I don't need to fly right now. Let's grab some yeah, smart cable. I guess we can go here. Boom. Which reminds me, I haven't actually grabbed the channels from the other dimension, so we're gonna have to go do that for that new section over there. Totally forgot that. There we go. Grab that. Gonna throw that there. Gonna boom, 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 boom. That'll give us our reservoir. Give that 2 buckets. That's good to go. Here we go. Just get rid of those. Tank. I made my tank and didn't grab it, so let's grab a tank real quick. Here we go. Grab that. Put that there. Guess we can head this way. Go here. Bam. I just need to configure that to pull water from here. Boom. And we'll just tell it to, I guess push pull sounds good. There we go. And throw some recipes in there. So this one needs to go here. This one needs to go here. And that one needs to go to the interface terminal. And that should actually already be done. So let's go here. Let's find out where this is going. There we go. We have so many recipes now. They're actually separated. They just go. Anyway, we're only part way through the pack. Here, let's go to bottles. I want to queue up about 10. Just make sure this is working. Boom. And go give it a go. Looks like it is. Excellent. Let's pull in water. There's no way it did all 10 that quick. That seemed awful fast. It did it. Okay, I'm fine with that. That's cool. Anyway, that works. Before we do anything, though, let's go back to the other dimension, because I need to link up this P2P with the P2P in our main dimension and grab 32 more channels. I just kind of want to show that process, because a lot of people seem a little confused about P2Ps. It's one of the reasons I don't do them very much in packs, because it does seem to confuse people. There we go. And which isn't my intent. I just want to, certain times where it is actually useful. A lot of times I don't think it's very useful. But this is one of these times where it is very useful. So I already grabbed the 32 channels from this one. It's already in use. I've already grabbed the 32 channels from this one. This is where we were just working. So I'm going to grab the 32 channels from this one. So to do that, all I'm going to do is hold shift, right click with this, what's it called? Memory card. And we're going to head back to the other dimension. Oh, I should explain something before I go to, because this kind of confused a lot of people. A lot of people are asking why I use the MB controller. Okay. So this is a subnet, because I'm using PDPs, and it's, they're touching the, the controllers. But they're not actually, there's no data being transferred because this side, the one facing away, the one that's actually facing the controller, does not exchange data. So if I wanted this to, exchange data, I'd have to run a cable up here and it would talk. But then it would be part of that subnet. Or, sorry, the main net, which is our main one, which I don't want. And there's a reason for that, because we need to be able to move these channels. To be able to move these channels, we kind of need to move them through a subnet. It's just the way it works. So the problem with a subnet is it only has 8 channels. Well, I have 8 connections here. Okay, so I have 8 connections, and I'm out of channels. So if I send it through here, I've got nothing. So when it gets to the other side, there's going to be no channels on the other side of that ring, and I won't be able to create the 8 new P2Ps I need to be able to move those channels. So I had to create a controller to give me more channels, because that's all it is. This is a subnet. This has got, there's 32 channels here and 32 channels there that we're not utilizing, and I'll probably never utilize, other than the 8 here and the 8 on the other side, just so we can move this set of 8 times 32 channels. So I hope that clears things up. I understand it's confusing. It's one of those things, once you've done it a couple times, it's like, oh, I get it now. But I remember the first times, a couple times I did it. I even watched a few videos, and I was just like, I have no idea what's happening. I need an adult. And none came, because, well, I was the only adult playing Minecraft. Anyway, I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to go there. I'm going to right-click. Bam. It's going to load the settings. That now has 32 channels. And I'll show you a little thing down here. This is still a subnet. This is the part of the subnet that we were just working on. This is where we grab the channels of. Same as the quantum ring. That's a subnet. So I can't have this subnet communicate with this cable over here with the 32 channels that we just put here. Because if they do, it officially becomes part of the subnet, and it is not going to be our benefit, because we actually want this to be part of our... This technically is part of our overworld ME system. This is not part of a subnet. This is one ME system, and this is a different ME system, right? This is our main one. This is our, our fake ME system, and this is our real one with our information. If I put a terminal there, it'll see our items. If I put a terminal here, it'll see nothing because there's no ME drives. So I need to keep them separate, because this system will grab this, dense cable and all its information and make it part of it. Just say, you belong to me, because I can see you. If I connect them. So I have a piece of fiber here, because it does not transfer information, and 2 cables. The fiber just allows us to transfer the power, move it over here, boom. So I'm able to power this line without transferring information. I probably just confused another 30 people. I'm going to stop talking about stuff like that now. Anyway, let's go. So yeah, we're going to work on chemistry sets. Yay, chemistry! Let's go over here and get this going. You'll notice here I have a giant wall of stuff. I have a whole bunch of patterns set up. I actually have to change a couple of these because I've been testing this, and I haven't tested the final way. I'll kind of explain here. There's 2 kind of recipes here. So there's these ones. So this is a recipe where it's just... No, not that one. That's one of the problem ones. This one has 5 different items and outputs an item. That's great. That's easy for me to automate, and we're going to automate all those at first. These are the easy ones. These ones here are a different issue. So the ones with 2 items, if I was to send... It doesn't matter how I send those items in. So I guess I could use a rationing pipe. No, rationing pipe won't work because 2 items. I could do it in 110. I can't do it in this one. I could do it with counting filters. But the issue is, if I try to, say, order 5 of these recipes in this through an AE system or any other way, it's going to put all the gunpowder in one slot. The problem is, is with the actual, the chemistry sets where they have 5 slots. Technically 6 because it's coded badly. But I'll show that in a second. Yeah, it's a problem because it'll just double up and you have no way of doing it. I'm just going to do a giant line of them because, well, I think we need 14 and we have 15. I'm sure there's more recipes I'll need later on. But anyway, we're going to put those there. And then we're going to grab all these hoppers and we're going to get these hooked up here. Actually, do I want the hoppers first? No, I want the chest first. Let's grab those. Let's grab those. And here. And I do have to use a buffer chest on these because the item we're going to actually use to automate these is called the impulse hopper. And it has an odd quirk where it can't actually have items exported to it from an interface, which is just a little frustrating, but no way around it. I am going to whack the back of this just to tell these things which way they should be exporting their items, because with hoppers connected, it could get confused because it sees them as a valid inventory. A lot of times, you know, if you're going to have your interfaces around any other machines, you're better off just making sure the arrow is pointed the right way, where you just hit it behind it and it'll go the way you want it to. Anyway, that's that. Bam. We can grab our chemistry sets now. We're going to throw them down. There we go. And get these all going. I think my other way. I'm worried about the other one, the 2-item ones, because I haven't tested that method yet. I just thought about it. I was just like, you know what? I've been fooling around with this a lot, because I tried a bunch of different ways. I have like stuff here. I was trying with this, and I have some other stuff that wasn't here, but I was trying with a whole bunch of different ways. It just, nothing would work. I think this one will work. So anyway, what else do we need here? I guess we need these here, these impulse hoppers. And I already love these things, and I just found them. So we're going to kind of go over those two. Let's just throw these down. Go. We're going to have to configure them all, but that ain't a big deal. I am going to need some tesseracts too. I kind of forgot about that. There we go. I actually have one configured. I'm going to grab that one just so I could show you guys exactly what these things are about. There we go. Because this is the one I was doing testing with. Configured. Bam. I don't need to configure that side though. Let's fix this. Let's take that. Going to want to pull down there and push back here, I believe. No. Push. There we go. Okay, so this is an impulse hopper. It is pretty cool. It is a pretty cool little item. What it does is, well, you set a filter. And I could put, 60 of an item in here if I wanted to. But what it does is sends items in batches. So right now, it's got red arrows. Those red arrows are just saying, I don't have a water bottle. I don't have a water bottle. I don't have a simple catalyst. I don't have cryolithium dust. I don't have an ink sac. As it gets those items, these will turn green. Once they all turn green, it goes, I have all the items I need. It'll send those items as a group down to here, which is the export slot. So it kind of sends things in, groupings, which is pretty cool. Especially, it's something that we need. Because these things are picky because they have 5 slots and they work weird. But let's do this. I'm going to get to one of them working and kind of, so you guys can kind of see how this is going to work. Let's go here. Let's take this stuff out for a sec. Let's grab, this is the recipe we're going to need. I can actually throw that in here. So let's do that. Bam. We're going to need some item conduit. Should have one of those right here. Bam. And boom. Oh, not there. That's a horrible place to put that. I only grabbed one conduit too, didn't I? Which means I can't just do another one. Let's do that. Let's disable this for a second. I'm going to set this to extract, of course, and set this to insert, of course. And that should be pretty much everything for that, actually. These ones aren't too bad. So the hoppers are just going to pull the items and put them in the interface. Should satisfy the recipe. I need the actual recipe now, so let's grab that. Bam. I'm just going to take this. I'm going to throw it in here real quick and kind of watch it. It's all the items, pulled them all out, and should have put them all in their slots, which is what we want. Oh, there is a problem too. There. There's another problem. These things have so many problems. I mentioned remember how I said these things weren't coded right? I gotta link these up. Yeah, that slot should not be a valid item slot. That thing should only accept blood orbs, but it doesn't. Anyway, oh, where'd it go? Can you come here? Can you stop twitching? That'd be great. Put you there. Bam. That'll do that. That should work. I'm just gonna make sure it does everything. I see the particles that went. Okay. Let's go see if we can queue 2 Aqualos. If so, it works, right? Yeah, we can see the thing of the process. Oh, whoa. Oh, I'm a dork. It's stuck in that right now. I didn't actually hook it up to the system, which is probably something I should do. Let's go here. Let's go to Aqua. There we go. Let's go to them. Tell that to go. And this should start doing things, right? Yeah, see, it's getting its items. Boom. Moved one set. It's waiting for the second set. Tries to move it. but it can't because the water bottles don't stack. With any other recipe, it'll just move them in there, but the water bottles don't stack. So this is the only way to get this water bottle recipe to work anyway, because it is like these other ones where it has 2 items. This is the only one you can kind of get around it because, well, water bottles. Anyway, that's that. So that is how I'm going to automate the basic recipes. So that is that. And okay, let's get on to the other ones. You guys see how I'm going to do all these recipes. We're going to kind of lock down these other ones and try to get them figured out. So I think I know how to do it, but I'm not positive. I think I can almost use the same setup, but I'm going to have to change it slightly. So yeah. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Let's see here. I was going to use these item ducts. Yeah, this kind of thing. Let's set them up. We're going to need 5 of them set up. So I've got... What's this one configured with? What are you configured with? Nothing really. Okay, let's just pretend you're normal. Let's do... I guess we'll start up... Where did I put them? I just wanted to be lined up the same. 3 back. Okay, let's grab our interfaces. There we go. And kind of go here. Then I'll need at least 2 space, so let's do that. There we go, because we may run into more recipes like this in the future, so I'd like to have a little room to kind of work with that. I could always expand the platform if I have to, but I like things symmetrical, so don't make me. Anyway, let's do that. Then we'll just do this same basic setup at first, so we'll just do that. Then we're going to grab our hoppers, of course. Actually, let's grab the chest first. There we go. Get them in. Boom, 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 and boom. And a lot of people are having problems with these, so I figured I'd cover these and try to get them done in a way that does not require the ritual. Because the ritual, it's just, there's ways to do it where you kind of keep a buffer of 64 potions and stuff like that, but it just seems like tedium. Tedium and stuff you don't want to do, and resources you don't really want to tie up. And I wanted to do it a different way. So a way that actually, you know, is a little more efficient. If not, if it doesn't take a little longer, you know what I mean? Actually, it doesn't even take much longer. It doesn't take longer at all. What am I even talking about? Let's grab, what else do we need here? That. Then it needs conduits, and it needs these things, which I have right here. They're called impulse hoppers. Let's grab those. There we go. And let's get this converted already. So that's not a problem, because I'll forget. There we go. And then we'll grab some more conduit. I guess we could just do that. That. These ones, at least I don't have to break the connections, which is nice. Let's grab our conduit probe. I can't remember which one I had probed, so let's do the one on that first. And we can just get these linked up. There we go. Sweet. Then I guess we can grab this conduit. Boom. And get these done. There we go. When the arrow changes direction, you know you did something right. It's wonderful. Anyway, that's that. The way we're going to do these ones is going to be a little weird. So let's grab one of these real quick. Go here. Bam. Going to come here. Going to go down here. Going to throw that in there. Okay, so that's taken care of. So the way I was thinking of doing this is going to take a lot of channels. So I'm actually going to need some more dense cable. Let's grab dense. Boom. Well, not a lot of channels. It's going to take about twice as many channels as the other one. So let's just get a whole bunch. There we go. Let's just make a bunch. I'll come back. I still need power, so I might as well grab that. I do have the Tesseract. I have everything I need. I have all the technology. This one I'll just throw. I'll have something there. Oh, this one's a little different, isn't it? No, we can go here. There we go. Let's go here. Let's go blocked, and receive only. Sounds great. Yes. Okay. Making sure. You never know. I have never derped before, but there's always a first time, right? Not in my life. I have never derped. Here we go. Bam. I wish there was a way to like run a line of cable. Just go click this point, run cable. Then click the other point and it just ran all the cable between the points. That'd be wonderful. Anyway, these should have power now, right? Oh, it helps if I actually choose the channel. We'll do that. There we go. They're all fired up. I guess we can configure these boys. Okay, let's take a look at this and kind of my theory of how I'm going to get this to work. So my theory is, well, let's grab this one. This one is one of the problem ones. We'll just grab that and just stuff. There we go. So this one is going to go here. I'm going to have to monitor this recipe, actually, because when I set up the recipe, I thought I was going to be able to do it another way. And that way, well, it ended up not happening. Let's go to the right terminal for once. There we go. And go here. Oh, not there. That's not going to help at all. Let's go there. I need to pull out these gunpowders. There we go. That'll fix the recipe. Let's just do that. And that's fine. There we go. So my goal, my plan anyway, is to set up the recipe where I only have to send those 3 items. So simple catalyst, petroleum dust, and compressed cobblestone. Boom. I plan to keep all those items stocked in these other ones here. So that is kind of the idea there. If I can keep them, permanently stocked in those slots, always full, then I don't have to worry about the slots being filled up. So we're going to do that in a little way here and see how it works. Hopefully it works. There we go. And there we go. That's good. So let's grab that dense cable. Let's do that real quick. Let's grab that. Go here. Go dense. Go here. Bam. And I guess come down here. And get these all linked up. Because they're going to need quite a few channels. There we go. And that's half linked up. I should probably link up the other half. Probably be a good thing. And there we go. And this is more than 8 channels, so I am going to have to use dense, sadly. But actually don't even care. I mean, the resources are not a problem anymore. Just going to give that a second until the channels actually click in. Because, well, they're a little slow. Why aren't my channels coming? Oh, there we go. 532. Awesome. Next, we're going to grab some smart cable. And... oh, I didn't make my export buses. Let's do that. Not export buses. Yeah, export buses. Let's make those. Export. This is kind of how I'm going to do it. So, export buses, graphic cards. That is the plan. Actually, that wasn't the plan. Was that the plan? Yes, it was the plan. Okay, I think this is my plan. Let's go to chest. I need a chest. I don't think I grabbed mini chest because that was kind of the plan as well. So there we go. Let's grab this. Let's come over here. This one is going to need it, but this recipe here is easy. The hardest one is going to be this one because I'm going to have to actually craft them. This recipe too, I should actually mention, the Insidium. You're never going to fully automate this. It's impossible. The reason for that is the lava bucket. The lava bucket goes in... it doesn't get used. So when the recipe is done, the bucket is still there and you have no way to get it out. The only way you're ever going to automate this recipe is if you have a way to break the chemistry table after you crafted your item. So good luck. If you want to spend that much time, have at her. Is there any other recipe that's going to take crafting? Because otherwise, why did I make all these crafting cards? Yeah, just that one. Okay. I made extra crafting cards for no reason. I don't even need those right now. So let's go... here. I want to put a smart cable maybe right here. That'll work. Then a mini chest. Let's do that. That'll work. And here we're going to put a export. Bussy. Well, that makes it much easier, actually. I'm glad I don't need as many of those as I thought. There we go. And we're going to export gunpowder. There we go. And that should start sending gunpowder. Awesome. That's perfect. Exactly what we want. One more step to this, too. And it gets a little wonky here, but this is going to work pretty good. So we're going to do it this way. We're then going to grab some, well, item ducts and put them in no apparent good place. So that's awesome. There we go. So item ducts. Bam. You can see there, it's going to go in there. And that's great. That's fine. That's dandy. We're going to put a retrieval, resident retriever on there. Oh, I need Can I do that with this one? Boom. Yes, awesome. We're going to do something here. So I need to grab... I actually only need one of those. But anyway, we're going to go in here, and we're going to go here. And we can set how many items are allowed into the target inventory. And we're actually going to set it to probably 66 just to keep it safe. So here we go. We're just going to go... Boom. And no, you can't type in there, sadly, unless there's a trick to it. Can you hold shift? I could have held shift. I'm such a dork. Why didn't I try shift? Apparently that does 16, and there we go. I would have just saved 10 seconds of your guys' lives. Anyway, we're going to do this. We're going to set it to whitelist. We're going to turn off the redstone. And it's going to start setting items in. And there we go. It's always going to keep 66 items in that inventory, and now all I have to do is send my 3 items. So let's give this a go, because we did change the recipe, right? Did I put the recipe in there? I think so. I think I just looked at it too. Petroleum compressed in that. If so, we just you know, found a nice little loophole. Let's go here, cryptos, go to here. Let's try 3, just test it, and bam. Let's go over here. Oh, I didn't put an orb in it again. Let's do that. Oh, I did. Oh, I haven't set up the... What haven't I done? I haven't done nothing. Let's set up the recipe. So the recipe is petroleum, compressed cobble, and what is the last one? Why did it send items? It's not supposed to. Oh, because it was the only thing in there at the time. Let's pull that out for a second, because I don't like that. There we go. And what is the last item? Totally forget. Compressed cobble. Oh, simple catalyst. Let's grab a simple. There we go. That. 3 cobble. And 3 of those belong in there. Anyway, that was the 3 it sent. They're going to go in there. It should finish the recipe. Use one of the... Yes. Use one of the glowstone. Not glowstone. Gunpowder. Fire it back in. And there you go. Just automated. Awesome. That is actually awesome, because I wasn't sure if this was going to work. It is a little weird, I have to say. We've got, you know, export bus. We got a mini chest. We got an item duct. We got a servo. We got an impulse hopper. But it's actually pretty simple. And it works. It works. And these hoppers work perfect for just picking up the items. Awesome. I'm actually really happy that worked. I wasn't sure if it was going to work. That's awesome. Okay. But I still have a ton of work. I have tons of work to do. Yeah, look at all. And okay, I think I'm going to pretty much tie up this one here. The rest of this now is just me setting up recipes. That's all this is. Just lots of recipes, setting them all up, getting them all organized, and making sure they're working, and getting the, you know, those double recipes so these ones set up the way they need to be set up. The only one that is going to be different is this one. So, yeah. And how I'm going to do this one, and there isn't a big fix for that. So... The petroleum, is that what that is? No, it's not petroleum. It is, what is that? Pyrotheum will be coming into a mini chest. It'll have that same setup here. The, whatchamacallit, the lava buckets are going to be done a little different. I will bring another line out of this side of an interface. Oh, it'll be another side, so it'll probably be this end one. It'll just have an export bus going in here with a crafting card and a lava bucket. As long as you have a lava recipe in your system, it'll automatically craft a lava, and it'll just always keep lava in there. So there'll be one stuck in the export bus and then one stuck in here. So you only have 2 backed up, so it's not even that big a deal. So that's pretty cool. It'll work. It'll work. And then you'll still have to sit here. The recipe will come in, and you'll pull a bucket out, and you'll pull a bucket out. And that'll be your crafting, just pulling buckets out. So... I don't know how else to do it. That if someone else can think of a legitimate way to do it, and just before you tell me to, just realize I have thought of almost everything. I have no way that I know of getting that bucket out of there. So unless you know how to get that bucket out there, just yeah, I need the bucket gun. Give me the bucket. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. So before I go, I'm going to let you know that I do have a Discord. If you guys want to check that out, it is down in the comments. It's down in the description. I also have a Patreon. If you guys want to check that out, it'd be much appreciated. Yeah. So if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated. I want you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.